Today you will learn about a treatment that will help you overcome the most difficult problems that people with hearing loss still experience even after investing in hearing aids. The typical remedy for common hearing loss is to have your hearing evaluated and purchase a set of high-quality hearing aids, hoping that the hearing aids will help you recover from hearing loss. If you haven't discovered this already, most of the people who use hearing aids do not experience the level of recovery that they had expected or hoped for. Our research shows that hearing aids alone are not a substitute for the treatment process that is necessary to reach the level of recovery that individuals need to get their hearing loss under control. Hello, my name is Thomas Reed. As the principal investigator that led to the development of Naurova, I am delighted to be with you today. You can sum up what Naurova is all about in this way. It is where typical hearing care advances to the level of the kind of health care we receive when we visit our primary care physician or any other medical specialist. So what do I mean by health care? Medical treatment steps are based on medical science and research. Naurova's treatment steps are partly based on Nobel Award-winning research in genetics. This research gave us an important understanding about how DNA can play a role to improve the level of recovery that every patient deserves. This is important because what we hear, learn, and need to remember apply directly to language. And the deepest problems that people with hearing loss and hearing aids report are not just about their hearing. Their problems are more significant than that. Their difficulties are measured by how well they recover the ability to quickly understand conversations once again and stay in the flow of communication. Current research in biochemistry and neuroscience also helped us to more effectively understand how hearing loss can prevent the full recovery of our natural language skills. All of us spent years being trained in our language. By the time we completed our education, we began to take all of these skills for granted, just like we took our ability to hear for granted, when really, these were very complex skills that took many years to develop. These skills work in combination with all of the others to help make understanding and communicating almost automatic. You may be having problems keeping up with conversations as quickly and easily as you used to. Or you might not clearly understand when there are noises around. If that is true, it's because even with hearing aids, those skills are just out of reach, but they are still stored in your brain. Language is the most complicated skill that a human being will ever learn. But like any other skill, if we don't use it, we can lose it. Whether you choose not to use a language that you've learned, or you just can't hear the words of a language that you've learned, the effect on your brain is the same in terms of being able to tap into the language skills that used to make your understanding quick and easy in all day-to-day situations. And this is the key to understanding how Naurova works. When we are learning, the brain reacts by creating more and more connections between each nerve fiber that carries this new information through the brain. This is how we are able to get faster and faster at understanding language. The more we learn, the more these connections are created. These connections are called synapses. Here is an actual picture of thousands of synapses attached to a single nerve fiber. This is the result of learning. But when we don't use a skill, such as our language skills, the synapses that used to carry those sounds to the right places in the brain get weaker and weaker and can disappear. This is what hearing loss does to the brain. This is an example of what happens when we don't use a skill like language. Studies have shown that the use of hearing aids alone does not lead to the recovery of these connections or synapses. Without them, we will not recover our language skills, and the effect on our day-to-day lives will usually get worse. This is what recovery looks like. If you are treated with Narova, many factors are identified which determine how long recovery will take and how much recovery you will enjoy. If hearing aids are prescribed, the technology built into the hearing aids is managed more effectively, and you will undergo a personalized therapeutic process to recover. Recovery occurs in two stages. Stage 1 is the neural rebuilding stage. This lays the foundation upon which you will recover all of the natural language skills in Stage 2. Stage 2 allows you to recover fluent comprehension in day-to-day situations, along with the other natural language skills that are still there in your brain, waiting to be tapped into again. Your patient history and evaluation will determine which therapy you will need to undergo. Vanguard is for individuals with mild hearing loss, but do not use hearing aids yet. This preserves and restores the synapses that are still there and adds as many as possible depending upon factors which your hearing care professional will be happy to explain to you. Coralex is for individuals who definitely need hearing aids right now or for people who already use hearing aids. This level of treatment will lead to the fullest recovery possible. Similar to many other medical conditions, you play a very important role. You will be repeating 50 words, phrases, and sentences that are selected by our dynamic technologies each day throughout the course of your therapy. Each word is made up of different tones or frequencies. Out of 5,000 words in the average English vocabulary, Narova selects exactly what you need based upon all of your treatment factors and your amplification levels at the time. This occurs in the convenience of your own home. It takes between 5 and 10 minutes a day and needs to happen about 1 hour before bedtime. 26 different levels of therapeutic steps allow you to recover to the level that is compatible with your lifestyle and your personal needs. Part of our role is to monitor and keep a record of your daily progress. We also will inform your hearing care professional if any advice, steps, or recommendations need to be taken. Narova adjusts your therapeutics according to your progress. In short, you are not alone and left to recover all by yourself. Well-known universities are now reporting a direct link between hearing loss and other major medical conditions. This elevates the risk that you could develop dementia, stroke, and many other life-changing problems. Hearing loss is nothing to take lightly. Please take it very seriously. It's time to take control of your hearing loss so you can once again enjoy the full range of your language skills. They are within your reach. Tell your Narova certified hearing care professional today that you are ready for Narova care. Life is full of many precious moments. We don't want you to miss another one. We wish you the very best in your journey to better hearing, healing, and more natural understanding of what you hear. You are welcome to visit our website anytime, www.narovacare.com.